Back inside the Zims Max Race Intermission Report, Matt Lipsack here with you. And it is my pleasure to be joined in the booth by a couple of radio personalities from the Pittsburgh Steelers Radio Network, Tunch Ilkin and Craig Wolfley. Gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much.
It's great to be with you, Matt.
All right, well, guys, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you both played for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the early 90s. Tunch, we'll start with you.
Well, actually, Wolf and I were drafted in 1980.
Right.
And we roomed together on the road and in training camp for 10 years of our careers. And I had a great, our friendship, we've been best buddies since 1980. And, we do a radio show together. We do the games together. We have a lot of fun.
Right. We used to, back in the day when we were riding on the elevator, remember, we got on and the Steelers had their sponsors, the marketing people on. And then we're going out to dinner, and here we are. It's the night before game. There's high pressure. There's tension. And I look over at Chaluch. I said, Chaluch, wouldn't it be cool to take these trips and do this stuff, but have no game to play the next day, so there wasn't pressure? And then here we are doing it years down the road.
Of course, you guys work with the one of the best play-by-play guys in the NFL, Bill Hillgrove. What's that like?
Well, Billy is the consummate pro. Sometimes Bill probably does a better job, the best job of painting a picture of any play-by-play guy I've ever heard.
I'll second that.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I'm right next to him, and sometimes he'll say things, and I'll go, wow, that was good.
Here's the thing, though. He's a hoser. You know what he did one time? Robin Cole, the legendary Robin Cole, brought in a cheesecake, right? Special-made cheesecake for us into the booth on game day. So it's sitting up there. Billy backs into it, knocks it over, then he throws it out. Who throws out a cheesecake, even if it's upside down? Yeah. Who can tell anyhow, right? So that's what I say about Hillgrove.
Yeah.
Doesn't know his cheesecakes. He knows football, but doesn't know cheesecakes.
You know what? I am so thankful I've had a chance to work with the legends. From Byron to Bill to Savrin to Nover. I've had a chance to work with some of the legends of Pittsburgh broadcasting.
Well, guys, we're here at a hockey game, so are you hockey fans? Tell us a little bit about your passion, if you have any, for the sport of hockey.
Well, I grew up in Buffalo, so I was a Sabres fan.
Okay.
All right, so I, used to love René Robert, the French Connection, Rick Martin, Gilbert Perrault, all those guys, Roger Crozier, the goalie, who, every now and then when his nerves got a little bit too dicey, they used to send him on trips to Florida for a week, sitting on the beach. How'd you like to have that job, huh? But, that's how I grew up. I loved the Sabres, and so I was a hockey fan from years ago.
I grew up loving hockey, too. I played rec hockey, couldn't afford to play the real deal. It was too
right.
Our family couldn't afford it, but I grew up a Blackhawk fan, and, Bobby Hall, Dennis Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Makita, Tony Esposito.
Old-time hockey.
It was great. And then what was really cool, after I retired in 1994, I started skating with the Pittsburgh Celebrity Ice Hockey team.
Okay.
So I got to play with guys, Troy a little bit, Joey Mullen, Jay Caulfield, Davey Hannon, and Alain Lemieux, not Mario, but Alain, Mario's brother. And Lambert.
You should have just said we played with Lemieux.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I didn't want people to think
I never would have told anybody. Your secret would have been safe with me.
So Lambert,
we played with Lemieux. Alain.
We played with the Storm Tracker, Larry Richard.
That's right.
Guy Guy Junker.
Guy Gadlois.
We had a lot of fun playing on that ice hockey team.
So the Stadium Series game is at Heinz Field tonight. Did you guys get to check out any of the festivities this week?
I got to tell you, I sit there and go,
tonight, right?
It's tonight. The game is
off
about an hour ago. Yeah,
we're here. So how are we going to check it out?
Well, here's the thing too.
I was watching them put the rink in, though. That was pretty cool because I live up on the mountain.
Now here we are. We're in the VIP booth. We got us some fine chicken pizza, right?
Yeah. Buffalo chicken.
Yeah, buffalo chicken. And we're sitting there watching this great game with the Phantoms, all right, with the Fargoites. So we're sitting there, right? And Heinz, they're 150 miles away from the rink. They can't even. It's so far away. How do you watch hockey when you're watching from the seats up there in Heinz? I don't know. Yeah. Here, this is a great view.
Yeah, I was yesterday. I walked by the Heinz Field and talked to a couple of the guys that work for the stadium, and I was going, man, what are you going to do if it's 80 degrees again tomorrow? And they go, well, that'll be fine. If it's rain, that's going to be the problem.
Well, we'll see if we can get a quick score update as I just click around on my browser. And Crosby has put the Pens in front.
Now, can you see that? Can you see that, Rank? I mean, come on.
I'm looking at the picture. It looks like they took this from one of the rotundas or nosebleed section there, maybe 526.
Yeah. Yep.
And it does look awful small down there, but you bring your binoculars and you're fine, right?
Watch it on the screen.
Oh, you just come here and have yourself a fine time at the Cavelli Center. That's what you do.
So Wolf is telling you we'd rather be here than at the Heinz Field watching the Pens.
Well, the Cavelli Center is certainly a great place to watch a hockey game, except that the home team's down 3-2 right now.
Yeah, but that's okay. They're just setting them up for a big comeback.
I like it. I like it a lot. So, what's going on? Is Ben retiring? Talk to me, guys.
No, Ben's not going to retire.
No way.
Look, when you get to be in your mid-30s and you're playing the game, at the end of every season, you go, how do I feel? Do I got another one in me? And then you got to get into the offseason. It's an unfair question to ask somebody when the season ends. And Ben is actually probably a little too honest. I think I would have said, well, I'm going to take a little time. Let me see how my body feels come next month, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, no question about it. He'll be back.
Yeah. All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, Craig Wolfley and Tunch Ilkin, thank you so much for joining me here on the Zim's Max Freeze Intermission Report.
Well, thanks,
pleasure.
Man. Great being
Thank
with
you, brother.
Doing a great job.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to step aside for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will have third period action here for you on YPHR and Hockey TV.